In this video, I'll go over the standard input order and truth table. So we previously mentioned if we have one input, then we will have 2 to the power 1 rows. For two inputs, we'll have 2 to the power 2, so we'll end up with 4 rows. For three inputs, it's 2 to the power 3, so we will have 8 rows, and so forth. So the formula is 2 to the power n, with n is the number of inputs. But the question is, does the order matter how we lay out these rows? It does, and there's a standard way we can follow. So let's go over them one by one. Let's start with the most simple one. When we have one input, let's call it A, and one output F. So we start, the first option is 0, and the second option is 1. How about when we have two inputs? Let's call them A, B, and also the output F. So the standard order we follow, we start with 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And we call this our M0, M1, M2, and M3. So when we think of it, it's just like counting. So the 0, 0 in decimal, it's equivalent to 0. The 0, 1 in decimal, so 0, 1 is equivalent to 1. 1, 0 in decimal is equivalent to 2. 1, 1 in decimal is equivalent to 3, because we say 1 times 2 to the power 0 plus 1 times 2 to the power 1. So this will give us 3. So let's move to the 3 inputs example. Let's see how we can do the layout of our truth table. So for 3 inputs, we will have 2 to the power 3 number of rows. So let's start our truth table. We have A, B, and C as our inputs, and then F the output, which we're not worried about the output now. We're just covering how we lay out our rows in the truth table. So let's start with B and C first. So we do 0, 0. Just think of it as we're doing 4 rows, like 2 inputs. Then we go 0, 1. Then we have 1, 0. Then we have 1, 1. And then for A, we do 0, 0, 0, 0. So the easiest way to construct the other 4 rows is we paste these one more time. So we do 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And now for these here, we want to write 1 instead of 0. So we do 1, 1, 1, 1. So these are our 8 rows, and then we can number them M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, and M7. And also, it's like we're counting. So the 0, 0, 0 in decimal is equal to 0. For this row, the 0, 0, 1 is equivalent to 1. The 0, 1, 0 is equivalent to 2. 0, 1, 1 is equivalent to 3. 1, 0, 0 is equivalent to 4. 1, 0, 1 is equivalent to 5. 1, 1, 0 is equivalent to 6. And 1, 1, 1 is equivalent to 7. Because this one, the 1, 1, 1, is we multiply 2 to the power 0 times 1, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2. So this will give us 4 plus 2 plus 1. So we covered how to convert from binary to decimal in previous videos. So now let's move to 4 inputs truth table. So before we move to 4 input truth table, so maybe someone will come and say, I want to do my truth table as I want to order it like in this order. I want to switch these two. I want to start 0, 0, 1 and 0, 0, 0, and then so on. So this is wrong. because this is the standard format we need to follow. So let's move to the 4 inputs truth table. So for 4 inputs, how many rows we will have? So the answer is 2 to the power 4, which will be 16. So let's construct our truth table. So we'll have 4 inputs, A, B, C, and D. And also the easiest way I find, I start with C and D. So we do 0, 0, as previously did, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. And then for B, we use 0, 0, 0, 0. And now we can repeat this one more time, as previously explained, but instead of zeros, we use ones. So we do 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, and here we'll have 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is our 8 rows. We need 8 more. So for A, we write zeros all the way down. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So for the other 8 rows, so the easiest way is to copy these the way they are without any change. So we do 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. So we're at here now. 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1. And now instead of 0, we write 1 all the way down. So we do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is our 16 rows. Also, we can number them as M0, M1, M2, M3, all the way down until we get to M15. And this last row, 1, 1, 1, 1, to prove our point, should be equal to 15. So let's see. So we do 1 times 2 to the power, let's start from this side. 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, and 2 to the power 3, which is equal to 2 to the power 3 is 8, plus 2 to the power 2 is 4, plus 2, plus 1. So adding these will give us 15. And same thing for any row. So this one will be equal to 3 in decimal and so forth. I see a lot of people, they get confused in constructing the truth table. So it has a specific format, which this what we mentioned today. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.